It's time to talk about stuff on Litter Media. It's Litter Media Live. Good stuff. Beneficial news you can use. I'm Dan Ramey, and he is Aaron Glandon.
When was the last time we were in studio together? Was it Wednesday last week?
I think you might be right on that, because you had an appointment on Thursday, and then you were quiz bowling people on Friday.
Yes.
I was with Western Schools yesterday, and here we are.
Here we are.
Did you enjoy your separation?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I felt emancipated.
Good to be back together again, black and blue for you today here on Litter Media. I'm Dan Ramey, and coming up in a moment, we'll get you caught up to date with news. We'll look at sports, a lot of sports for you. Again, it's been keeping us up late at night, operating the Litter Media score page, and so we've got all that for you and more just ahead. But first, let's look at the forecast and see how that's shaping up.
I don't know where it is.
It's going to be dark for the next few days.
Give me a moment, and I'll get it back to us.
We can tell you that the black that we saw there, representative of the black ice, which has been a problem the last 2 days.
Good segue.
We have run into that. We've had sheriff's departments putting out messages saying, hey, be careful because of, and the reason they're letting you know is because they're probably on the scene of an accident or two. But there's been a lot of slick roads. In fact, there were a number of schools on delay this morning just due to the black ice from the fog that froze. So it's that time of the year where we deal with that sort of thing. But here's what the forecast is looking like. We have cloud cover today, temperatures around 55, and we're going to continue to warm up. Look for the high to be in the mid-60s tomorrow. There is a chance of some showers to start the day. So make sure that you have your rain gear ready to go, umbrella, your parka, whichever the case may be.
I don't think it's coming up.
It's not coming to us? Okay. And Thursday, we'll have periods of rain, possibility of a thunderstorm as well. So, but temperatures, again, will be in the 60s. So, but don't enjoy it too long, because we'll probably have the 30s back with us again towards the weekend. So, roller coaster ride continues with the weather. All right, coming up in a moment, so look at news.
Mark came to the Adina Orthopedic and Spine Institute in severe arm pain from a degenerative disc. Minimally invasive spinal surgery got him back to what matters most. At Adina, we do what we love, so you can too.
The Pike County Career and Technology Center provides hands-on, skilled trades training with engaging curriculums and endless possibilities. From automotive technology, carpentry, business management, to culinary arts and interactive media. From electricity, welding, HVAC, engineering, and medical technology, to pre-nursing, basic food service, and public safety. We're preparing our youth for America's workforce through today's technology. To learn more about Pike County CTC, visit pikectc.org. Discover Ross County. From the breathtaking outdoor adventures to the historic sights of Chillicothe and family-friendly events and festivals. Explore more at visitchillicotheohio.com or download the free mobile app today.
Tecumseh. Fascinating. Captivating. Mesmerizing. Tecumseh.
Welcome back. Of course, you can find news on our website. Just go to littermedia.com and you'll be able to find all that. And in our news feed here on Facebook. And for those of you that like to check on X, that's all available to you. And you'll be able to hear the show on Spotify and Litter Media Radio as well. But we're going to start off with our top story today, and that's the Ohio Department of Transportation. Made a stop in here to the studio over the weekend, and we talked about the project that is going on that I say going on, it has been going on, but then it found its way to a shutdown for the winter time, but they're about to start again. And there you see to my immediate left, Michaela Bruning and Matt Bruning. They are workers for ODOT to tell us more about some of the projects, including that
roundabout.
Thank you. I wanted to call it a traffic circle, but there's a roundabout up in the area of Stewart Road right there by Norris Auto Mall and on your way to Walmart. So here's what they had to say about that.
It is, there, and it's open to the public to use. It's not quite in its final configuration yet, but after year 2 should be. So you can do it.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, further north, I've used the other 2 roundabouts several times on 159. But to have one here in town, it's the first of what we hope may be more.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're safer intersections. We know that. The reason that this one was installed was more efficient route. It's more efficient mover of traffic.
Right.
And you have a lot of traffic coming out of those shopping centers. The final configuration will be a right out only at the light. So if you want to go from, say, Walmart or Kohl's or Roca's, and you want to go back towards downtown Chillicothe, you would go through the roundabout, under the bridge, over to Shawnee Square, and then you'll make a right at the light there when everything's in the final configuration. And so we needed that more efficient mover of traffic at that intersection to keep things moving. And I think we'll see that, but you're going to still see things back up until everything is in the final configuration.
I was thinking when they talked about the roundabout last year that it wasn't complete. And so it does sound like they have more to do for that roundabout. And don't forget, they've got many other things to do. So let's take a look at some of the items that have yet to be checked off. They're going to, from North Plaza Boulevard to the US 35 westbound ramp at Chillicothe Mall, they're going to be working on that. Also widening the pavement on the south side of 159. They're going to install sidewalks, curb ramps, and lighting, install new traffic signals, poles at all intersections, install pocket parks, finish the sidewalk from Pawnee Road to the Chillicothe Mall on the northbound side of 159. They're going to stain and seal the retaining walls located at both Kroger Fuel and McDonald's, install black railings on retaining walls. Stewart Road to North Plaza Boulevard, they've got adding a third northbound lane between Stewart Road and US 35 and the west off-ramp. They're going to remove 13 inches of existing pavement and replace it with full-depth concrete pavement on 159 and portions of the US 35 ramps. And that's not everything. They still have more. Now, this page that we're looking at is their project page. There is a link to this in our story at littermedia.com. You'll see this story right here. Click on that. It'll take you right to the project page. And if you want to hear our conversation about this whole project, all you need to do is go to our YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, or Spotify, or find our link on Facebook, which has the article, the Spotify, and the YouTube.
Gotcha.
So you can find all the information right there in our Facebook post about this subject.
Follow the tracks in the snow, and you'll get there.
Exactly. What was next? Yes.
Syrup, I think.
Syrup is next. As winter begins to fade, the Ohio Department of Natural Resources Division of Parks and Watercraft will soon be celebrating one of the season's most anticipated traditions, which is, of course, maple syrup season. This March, visitors are invited to 4 Ohio state parks to experience the sights, smells, and flavors of maple sugaring through hands-on demonstrations, outdoor adventures, and plenty of sweet treats. Celebrations will be at Houston Woods, Malabar Farm, Hocking Hills, and Indian Lake. Dates for these festivals can be found at littermedia.com.
I like the maple leaf bottle there. I wonder if it's difficult to get all the syrup out of the nooks and crannies.
Oh, yeah.
But pretty cool bottle. I like that.
That is real cool.
Very nice. The Pickaway Soil and Water Conservation District is offering several $1,000 scholarships for graduating high school seniors planning to continue their education at a 2- or 4-year college or university. Students pursuing degrees in agriculture, environmental science, natural resources, or related fields, or students who have been involved in the district in the past are preferred. But all eligible seniors are encouraged to apply. Applications and letters of recommendation must be postmarked by Friday, April 3rd of this year. You can find a link to apply shared on our Facebook page and just look for this image and you'll find it right there. And as a parent, certainly you're looking for a way to save money where you can. And $1,000 it may not sound like a lot in today's age, but it would do a great deal of help for folks wanting to send their kids to school. So make sure you participate in that. And that, I said high school seniors, not for seniors like me. Just throwing that out there. For more details on these stories and others, you can go to our website, littermedia.com, and follow us on our social media as well. Sports is on the way next.
Yes, it is. But first, we want to tell you about Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. They're your trusted comfort advisor. And if you click on this ad anywhere you see it on our website, littermedia.com, it'll take you right to their website, which is accuratehvac.com, to learn more about the services that they provide.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch just to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing, download the Kingston National Bank Mobility app today.
Each week, we'll announce the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Littermedia Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union. And in December, we'll announce the Player of the Year. Nominate any amateur athlete by visiting littermedia.com and click on Player of the Week. You'll also see the players we've named throughout the year. Make your nomination today for the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Littermedia Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union.
Now that's one fast mower. Take command of your lawn with Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest lawnmower.
Introducing the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. We want to put your pet in the spotlight. Pets with paws to pets with fins. If they gallop, crawl, or slither, play fetch, or simply curl up and snuggle. Send us a photo of your pet and we'll announce a new pet each week. And one pet will be crowned Pet of the Year. To nominate your pet, visit littermedia.com. Click on Pet of the Week. Tell us about your pet and be sure to include a photo. Watch Litter Media Live each Thursday for the announcement of the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. No purchase necessary. Contest applications must be from Ohio residents and at least 18 years old.
Life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? But with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 is always available to help. So get in touch today.
And now it's time for a look at sports, which of course takes us to the Haynes Total Health Care Center High School Scoreboard, which can be found on littermedia.com. Girls basketball action last night, D3 quarterfinals. Sheridan beat Chillicothe 69-14. Marietta was a winner over Washington Courthouse 50-44, and Athens took Miami Trace 45-28. In the D4, it was Waverly getting a win over South Point, Gallia Academy over Vinton County, and Fairfield Union over Jackson. In the D5, it was Wellston beating Meigs 40-35. And in the D6, it was Lynchburg Clay beating Paint Valley, Lucasville Valley over Eastern Pike, and Belpre over Peebles. In no boys basketball tournament action last night, but in the FAC, it was Miami Trace beating McLean 67-37. In the OVC, Portsmouth took Fairland 65-57, and in the SOC1, St. Joseph Central beat Portsmouth Clay 55-52 in overtime.
We've reached the heartbreak trail time of the season, and that's where the tournament got underway for the girls last night. Some of the boys' games will begin as early as this Friday for tournament. But we're also at that crossover area where there's still some regular season games being played because some teams knew that they wouldn't have a game until late in the tournament. So why not schedule a game closer to, plus what the weather did to us.
Yeah, plus all those makeups. That
Right. And you'll find that not all the games are showing up on Max Preps, which a lot of people follow Max Preps to see what their local schools are doing. For instance, the Athens-Miami Trace girls game last night was not on either of their schools' pages. And when I did get the score for that, I thought, did they really play or did they not? And so I was double checking on all resources that we had just before I shared the score with you. And so, yes, so you can't always trust everything you see on the web, but you can when you go to our website, littermedia.com.
In local college basketball, the Ohio Bobcats are going to host Ball State tonight at 7 p.m. in the Convo. It's also Jersey night, and the first 300 students get a free replica OU jersey. So if you're out at the game and you don't want your jersey, I wear a size large because I won't make it to that tonight.
Sometimes you don't get to select what size they give you either.
That's true.
Sometimes
but you can do tradesies.
I don't know why they throw so many smalls and mediums out there, because most of the people that are in the arena are not small or medium. So, you take them to the kids. Let the kids wear them. Ohio State is home with Wisconsin tonight. The men's basketball team hoping to bounce back from letting that one slip away from them the other day against Virginia. It's an 8:30 start tonight. My buddies up at Teays Valley have their donkey basketball returning again. We went to this last year, had a lot of fun, and Amelia got to ride a donkey, and she was having a blast. And many of the kids can as well. It's Friday, March 6th at 7 p.m. up at Teays Valley High School in the gymnasium. It's a cash-only event, 50-50 raffle, and free donkey rides for those kids. Every ticket sold helps support the Teays Valley Future Farmers of America Senior Scholarships, and it's always entertaining, no question there.
The official Cincinnati Reds summer camp is back this June at Unioto High School, and this camp is going to run from June 1st through the 5th. It's open to all ball players age 6 through 14. The price for the week-long camp is $425 and includes 4 Reds tickets and a VIP day at Great American Ballpark, as well as some other things.
It'd be really cool to see one of the players actually show up for this event. But
it says 30 hours of professional Reds instruction.
Yes. They do have professional instructors that come along with this and all. But they are not guys that are on the team, so to speak. But, with their outreach program they've had with the youth leagues and all that kind of stuff down in the Cincinnati area, building ball diamonds and that sort of thing, they've done a great job of promoting baseball, as well they should, because it all started with the Reds.
Yes, it did.
As a professional team. Litter Media Radio back into action again tonight. We'll be up at Ohio Chillicothe inside the Shoemaker Center as it's Hoops for Heroes Night. The Ross County Christian Academy Eagles hosting the Statesmen of New Hope Christian Academy. And I'll be there with the play-by-play. Are you able to make it to take
I'll
some
be
pictures?
there with the camera because you told me to.
Yeah, very good. He'll be here to start taking pictures and then make your way off to start working on the score page. That for you too. So if you can't make it to the game, listen in. If you are a veteran or active military, you're invited to come watch the game. They're going to honor you and you will find your way in for free. How about that?
That's a good deal.
You can't beat that.
No, you can't.
All right. Coming up in a moment, this date in history, and it's National Day for something out there. We'll share details in just a moment.
But first, we want to tell you about Litter Quality Propane. Nearly 100 years of serving propane users in southern and central Ohio. Reliable supply, reliable service, reliable people.
At Tomlinson Insurance, we've been protecting families, farms, and businesses since 1853. From auto, home, farm, life, or health. We tailor coverage that fits your world with multiple carriers to meet your insurance needs. Real people, real service, local agents who can answer the phone and care when it matters most. Tomlinson Insurance. Let our history be your future. Call or stop by today.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
Whenever I first applied for the ArchWiz opportunity, do I have to pay this back? Do I have to do that? Like, is it a loan? And it's not. It's a scholarship. A goal of mine is to graduate college debt-free. If you're a crew member, you get $2,500 a year, and if you're a manager, you get $3,000. And especially if you're going locally to college, like to the branch or something like that, it's really helpful.
Bean Foundation wants to raise awareness about suicide prevention by sharing 988. Trained crisis counselors are available to talk 24/7, 365 days a year. 988. Save the number. Save a life. To learn more about the Bean Foundation, click on this ad on littermedia.com.
As we come back and Dan is baffled.
Well, I'm taking a look at what you said. Some of these things I can't pronounce, and we'll have to look those up, I guess. This date in history takes us back to 1969. We don't have an image for this today, huh?
No, we didn't. I couldn't draw Johnny Cash.
I was just thinking about him the other day, coming up to the microphone going, "Hello, I'm Johnny Cash." Just a nice, standard, basic introduction, and the crowd goes wild. But Bob Dylan and the Man in Black, Johnny Cash, shared the studio and recorded a series of duets. However, it wasn't until November of 2019, with the release of the Bootleg Series, Volume 15, Traveling Through, that these songs would see the light of day or reach it to public ears.
Yes.
I guess in that fashion.
So
I wonder what they had to
50
do
years.
to change it up. I mean, they're just kind of like laying there
The songs?
for 50 years.
I guess. Well, neither of them. When did Bob Dylan's still alive?
Yes.
And Johnny Cash is not.
No.
But they were both alive for a long time after this. So I guess they just decided, well, these weren't good enough. Let's not do anything with them.
Maybe Bob needed a little extra money.
Maybe.
Said, hey, you know what? We were. Seems like I was with Johnny Cash at some point in time.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to those recordings?
And I haven't heard them. I don't know if they're any good. I'm not a Bob Dylan fan myself, but I do like Johnny Cash a lot.
Last time I saw Bob Dylan, he was on with Jimmy Fallon on The Tonight Show. By the way, this is the anniversary of Jimmy starting the show.
Is that right?
Yes, as the host. I mean, the show itself is as old as I am. It started back in the year I was born. But Jimmy Fallon became the full-time host back in 2014. That's 11 years. 12 years now. So that's incredible.
I do like Jimmy Fallon.
You know, I was uncomfortable with the way he started because he was just extra nervous, it seemed. But until he found his groove, man, he is my favorite late night guy.
I see a lot of people that don't like him because he laughs too much, but I just think he's genuinely enjoying himself.
I agree. And the games that they play with the celebrities and things, especially when it comes to taking the boiled egg or the raw egg, that's one of my favorites. It just changed up how you watch, kind of like what Arsenio Hall did when he came on the scene in the early 2000s with his show. He changed up some of how talk was done, because it was casual Hollywood stars just coming in and sitting down and talking with Johnny Carson, that kind of thing. And then Jay Leno came out and he did his thing. Jimmy Kimmel does his thing. But Jimmy Fallon, it's entertaining from the word go almost.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So, and the way he's gotten the band involved is even, and of course the Roots are legendary now, thanks to the TV program. You're probably not a big fan of the Roots because they're all Philadelphia Eagles fans.
Oh, no. Then no. I don't like the...
You're holding it against them.
Yeah. Anybody who's an Eagles fan, I'm going to hold it against you.
Oh.
And that's
Sorry,
for you, Bill
Batson.
Batson.
All right, National Day.
Yeah. Like I said, there's a couple of these we don't know how to pronounce, but the three we do while you look up these other ones.
Well, I'm going to need to see how to spell it to find out.
Well, in the meantime, it's Cabbage Day, Random Acts of Kindness Day, and, of course, Fat Tuesday, because Ash Wednesday is tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Mardi Gras starts or ends today. I don't remember which one it is. Does Mardi Gras start or end today?
I believe Ash Wednesday is the prelude, isn't it? I think. I can't remember.
Fat Tuesday
would have been yesterday.
Is today.
Oh, today's Tuesday, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm sorry. my mind is all messed up in regards to
I think the idea behind Fat Tuesday
for basketball and everything
is you're giving up something for Lent, so you indulge today.
Yes.
But I don't remember if it might not have anything to do with Mardi Gras. I might not know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Fanatfarn is how it says to pronounce this.
What are you saying?
Fanatfarn. That is for where it says, it looks like it says Fast Nacht Day.
Yes.
According to this, it says it is pronounced Fanatfarn.
Do you know what it is?
It is a kind of like a baked product of some sort, kind of like a sweet roll.
Eat one of those today. Yes. And then this last thing.
Paxki Day?
Yeah.
Let me double check on this because you're bringing something to me that I...
Paczki.
ZKI. We like to do this because for people who are watching here today, they like to make fun of us looking things up that we don't know.
Pronounced like Punchki?
Punchki, yes. What is Punchki? It's Polish.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. We like to bring a layer of authenticity to the show and not look these things up beforehand.
Yeah, who needs to know it before we reveal the fact that we don't know what it is? Let's see. Oh, it's for Fat Tuesday.
Oh.
How about that?
So you can celebrate Fat Tuesday with your Punchki.
It's a Metro Detroit delicacy, not just a donut, especially on Fat Tuesday.
But it's some kind of donut, it sounds like.
Yes. So apparently I need to get to Detroit a little more than I do.
I've been there once.
I've been there once as well. And I was ready to leave as soon as I got there.
That's about how I felt.
Don't be sending us any Punchki. We might like Punchki. I don't know.
If it's a donut, then yeah, I probably would.
I wonder if some of our local coffee shops, if they serve Punchki today.
I don't know.
They're probably going, you guys are nuts. You don't even know what it is. Maybe we need to taste some.
My wife isn't working today, so she probably doesn't know.
Because she's a barista.
Yes.
Very cool. All right, that's it for the program today. We appreciate you sticking with us through this, our wandering through the words on figuring
through our trials and tribulations.
Yes. But we're back at it again tomorrow with another edition here on Litter Media. Enjoy the rest of your Fat Tuesday. We'll see you soon on Litter Media Live.